Okay, we're going to talk to the 2A Mespy winner for Golfer of the Year, and I've convinced Mike Surrey, the venerable Mike Surrey, to stick around. Thanks for sticking around, Mike.
Hey, it's my honor.
I really appreciate it. Should we talk about Oak Brook for a second?
Sure.
Located northeast of Edwardsville, Oak Brook Golf Club is a family-owned 27-hole public golf facility, and their goal is to offer the highest quality golf experience for a reasonable fee. Oak Brook is consistently recognized for awards such as Friendliest Staff, Best Course to Host a Fundraiser, and Best Senior Scramble in the bi-state area. From fundraisers to leagues to instruction to an afternoon out on the links by yourself or with your friends, the Brook wants to win your business. I've personally played and hosted multiple golf scrambles there, right? Tiger Tennis has held multiple golf scrambles there.
Yeah.
And my good friend, Mr. Shaw, hosts the Lincoln School Alumni Foundation.
The legendary Herman Shaw.
The unbelievable Herman Shaw hosts that. Everybody hosts scrambles there.
Yeah.
Loves hosting scrambles there. And it's because of you and your unbelievable service. Everybody there, the staff there is the best. To book your next tee time or to start organizing your next fundraising scramble, give them a call at
618-656-5600.
or check them out online at
oakbrookgc.com.
There you go. Good to have you here, Mike. Okay, welcome to the show, Rachel Johnson. Good to see you.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Congratulations on an amazing golf year. Can you believe your high school golf career is over?
No, I really can't. It's just really crazy to think about.
Went by so fast.
Oh, yeah, it really did.
And you improved a lot during your career.
Yeah, I would say there was a big jump from last season to this season.
Okay, even in the last 12 months.
Yeah.
Big jump on your part. How did you, in what ways specifically did you improve?
I think I was just a whole lot more consistent this season. I think the short game played a big factor, just being able to make up and downs for pars, like save a lot of strokes.
What about your competitiveness and your focus and your drive on the course? Was that the same this year, or did that improve also?
I think maybe I was a little bit more driven this season, but I mean, I was still pretty at it last season, so I don't know if there was that much of a difference.
I feel like short game is the number one thing everybody says that they need to improve.
Yeah. I mean, and you can see there's a lot of people that don't hit the ball that far, even on the PGA Tour, LPGA Tour. If you can get the ball up and down, you can play forever and be good. I mean, it's kind of interesting for me to be here because I knew Rachel when she was I have pictures of her before she grew up,
Before she got famous?
Before she got famous. And but just a testament that hard work pays off, and all the juniors I have, I'm not saying I don't try to inspire them to be better because I want them to find something that they love to do, but it's just really cool to see somebody find something that they love to do and work at it and then become great at it.
Yeah. You and your sister both.
Yeah.
And I've never compared you to Nicole, and I never will, but I know that she was a major influence on you because she's your older sister and you're watching her play.
Yeah.
How did she inspire you?
Oh, there's so many ways. Just growing up with her, just learning. I mean, I've learned so many just like golf tips. Like if I'll be on the range and I'm just like, man, I just don't know what I'm doing, I'll either call her or we'll like go to the range together and we'll just figure it out. So she just, she's so helpful, and I just am so thankful to have her.
Is it fun to play with her? Do you play rounds with her, or do you'd like to play with her?
Sometimes we get a little too competitive.
I could see that for sure. I can see that. But you're your own person, and you're your own golfer. And what do you think is the best part of your game?
Right now, my driving game has been really solid.
Crushing it.
Yeah.
Have you seen? When's the last time you started drive a ball?
I haven't watched her play in a while, but you can just tell she's 6 foot tall. She's got a huge arc. She's got to be able to pound it.
Yeah, I would say my yardages have really increased, especially from last season.
And you are committed to?
Butler University.
And you're super stoked to go there?
I couldn't be more excited.
Why did you pick Butler?
Yeah, I just really loved the program they had there. The facilities, like the indoor facilities, were really nice. And whenever I just stepped on campus, I just felt like, this is my place. Like I fit in here.
When you said the facilities are really nice, do they have indoor simulators? They must.
Yeah. They have an indoor facility at their golf course. They have, I think, about 3 simulators, and then they have like outdoor hitting bays and like a short game facility, a big green to putt around on.
How important are golf simulators now in college golf.
Oh, it's really important just to keep your swing in the wintertime when you're not out playing all the time. You just,
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
And a lot of it is also there's so many statistics you can get from it. So back in the day when you just go play on a simulator, you had to line your golf ball up right, and maybe it was good, maybe it wasn't. Now all these colleges have, you have TrackMan technology, and they hit a ball and they instantly have feedback, all the numbers, so they can, in the winter when back in the day you just go work out or something or hit balls into a net, now you're actually learning and getting better.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. And any idea what you want to study there?
I'm studying healthcare and business.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? What do you want to do? Maybe nursing?
No, probably not nursing, but it's just like the business side of healthcare. I'm not really sure what career exactly, but I'm sure I'll figure it out.
And you're going to be in sports and lit with me next semester.
Yes, I will.
You're going to love that course.
I'm sure I will.
Your sister Nicole's going to tell you all about it. She could probably even sell you her research paper, then you wouldn't have to do one.
That'd be nice.
Except I happen to know that she did hers on Babe Diedrichson Zaharias, so you can't do that.
Oh.
How's that
I'll
for
make a good one for
How's
her.
that now?
You got a good memory.
Yeah, well, I mean, she and I have talked about that because then she played in the Babe Diedrichson Zaharias golf tournament, one of the founders of the LPGA, and she told me about that, so that's how I remember that.
More legends. You know all the legends.
I know. Yeah, I do know some famous people. I myself am not so famous, but I know some pretty famous people like you, and I know Rachel as well. Okay, so next year you're not going to be at EHS playing golf, but you're going to miss certain things about EHS golf. What are you going to miss?
I'm going to miss my team. Just every practice, every tournament, traveling with them. It's been so much fun over the 4 years. Just getting to know them and just forming relationships. It's been really great.
I haven't looked at the Butler schedule for next year, but man, I wish Butler would play Middle Tennessee State. That would be something. Do they play? Do you see them ever at a tournament or anything?
No, maybe like a long time ago they might have crossed paths like once, but I mean, maybe if they both get into the same tournament, but it's rare. Maybe it'll happen though.
Well, that would be super fun. All right, Jay Delsing was sitting exactly where you were sitting, and he talked about how he got into golf. How did you get into golf? 'Cause I know that you played some tennis when you were a kid too, and no matter how much cash I tried to give your mom to play tennis, you wound up in golf anyway. What made you pick golf? How did you get into it?
Yeah, well, I just grew up in a golf family. I actually started out doing junior league with Mike over here, and that was really just taught me all like the basics I needed to know. And then I just grew up with my dad, and my sister just going out to play and just loving the game as I grew up. So it just,
So once again, junior team golf.
But I specifically remember
important.
she was a swimmer, right? You used to love swimming. And there was a time
big
there,
swimmer.
like kind of at the end of her junior league career, 10, 11, 12, 13, that swimming was really important, and which is awesome for the development of a junior to play as many sports as you can. And I'm sure swimming is helping her hitting those long bombs now.
I love it how you encourage kids to play whatever they want to play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your kids are here. At least they were a second ago. So
yeah, they're in the other side. They didn't want to see me talk again.
Having some awesome food here at the clubhouse. So anyway, that's incredible. Well, I'm not going to wish you luck because I know you're going to be awesome. You're not going to need luck. How many women are on a women's golf team?
Well,
2025 usually.
Did they cut it down to 9?
9, yeah. My team right now, Butler has 8 girls, and they'll have 8 next year too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. It's going to be fun. Mm-hmm. Lots of trips on that schedule. Do you know?
Yeah, this spring they're supposed to be going to Florida, I think Arizona, so warm places.
Let's talk about your state tournament this year.
Yeah.
And I talked to you about it one day at school, and you had an incredible second day, but the first day wasn't what you wanted it to be.
Yeah, the first day was just, I think maybe my mental game wasn't as strong that day. It was not what I had in mind.
But what does it say about you that you came back and had a awesome second day, maybe even one of the best days of your high school career?
Yeah, I knew I wanted to end my high school career on a good note. So I knew I just had to give it all I had, and that's what I went out there and did.
And you did.
Yeah.
Very good. What about the regular season? You had a tremendous regular season, the best player in the conference, the Southwestern Conference, again this year. Chris Eddy told me that from O'Fallon. He wasn't happy about it, but he said it, that you were the best player this year, and he's really looking forward to not having to compete against a Johnson next year at O'Fallon. What will you remember from this regular season this last year?
Oh, yeah, it's so many memories. I mean, the team, like, we really progressed over the year, I think. I think we came together. And in the beginning, we weren't as good, but we ended up winning regionals. And we run our own invitational, too, which was really important to us. I won that individually, too. So that was a really good tournament to win.
I feel like the regional was kind of an upset.
Yeah, last year we didn't win regionals, but the 3 years before that we had a streak going. So I'm glad that we could get it back this season.
It's tough to do because there's tough competition. And the Tigers will definitely have their work cut out for them next year without you. But there are good golfers in the pipeline at EHS and all over the community. I feel like Scholastic golf right now is as deep as it's been. All the schools across the board.
Yeah,
you could speak to that.
Absolutely, and some years, you look and just over the years, everybody just keeps getting better. I've grown up around golf my whole life. I can remember back when the Edwardsville Tigers, when I was a kid, they were pretty good. The girls' teams, boys' teams. And I remember the girls saying that they four-putted all the time. But they'd win regionals and make it to state. And, now these girls, they're going out shooting in the 60s, which I can remember Tina Buck back in the day. She shot a 68 one time, and that was the record. There's been 50 scores better than that in the last 15 years by the girl golfers. I mean, everybody. There's a lot of tradition at Edwardsville, which makes it really cool. But just the fact that like her resilience, Rachel's resilience to golf's a tough game. You go out and it's your dream to make it to the state championship, and you go out and you don't play well. I know what it feels like.
Day number one,
you don't play well, and it kind of. It's just a testament to how good of a golfer, how good of a person she is that she came back and had one of her best rounds ever the next day, because it's very easy to throw in the towel, But that's what's great about sport. That's what's cool for me, is to see somebody that I was around when she was younger, saw her growing up, and now she's doing great things. So it's just it's the greatest thing about sports. That's probably why you do the podcast, just to get the stories, be around the people that fail but fail forward.
I tell you what, it's tough, and
Yep.
and failing. Jay and I, we just talked about it with Jay. Protecting your kids from failure as opposed to letting your kids experience failure and learn how to deal with it. Golf and tennis are two of those sports where you lose, it's on you.
Yep.
And there's nowhere to hide. And I think that's the beauty of it.
Yep.
You probably felt like crawling in a hole after day number one, but you didn't, and you came back and you played. Was that some of the best golf you played during your entire career on day number two?
Yeah, some of the best.
And I believe you finished 19th. Was that right?
Yeah, I dropped, I think, 20 places from day one to day two. So,
which was amazing. In a way, did you feel like, well, the pressure's off me, I'm just going to play?
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt.
Yeah. Does your coach follow you around and talk to you much during high school golf?
Typically, no.
So it's just you out there and you're just...
Yeah, that's how I prefer it. I like to be focused and just, yeah.
Okay, I gotta pay one quick bill. You and your kids may never outgrow your favorite sport, but you might outgrow that equipment. Your locally owned Play It Again Sports provides an easy way to sell your quality used sports and fitness gear and get paid on the spot or trade up for what you need right now. Not only will you save with affordable used gear, but they also supply the latest new equipment and accessories from the most popular brands. I talked to Edwardsville store owner Dan Brynjolfsson. Do you know him?
I do not.
You love
been
him.
there, though.
Great guy. You've been there?
Been there a bunch, yeah.
It's a fantastic place.
Absolutely.
I wish they'd have had that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Anyway, he said they're still moving tons of hockey stuff and wrestling stuff and basketball stuff. Go in there and tell them I sent you. And it's cold in the Metro East, but no matter what the temperature, Viviano Heating and Air Conditioning has your emergency calls and maintenance services covered. Viviano is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving the Metro East for over 30 years. Viviano provides quality heating and cooling services, including repairs, installation, and maintenance. Looking for a new furnace or AC unit? Need emergency service or maintenance? What are you waiting for? Call to schedule a service appointment with Viviano today at 618-345-7498 or visit them online at vivianoair.com. I want you to think back to that little girl that came into high school 4 years ago as a freshman.
Wow.
You, right?
Yeah.
Can you think back to that kid? What advice would you give her?
Ooh, just stick with it. Never give up. I mean, golf's a tough sport, and you can't give up on it.
Was there ever a time when you thought about, forget about it, I'm done with this, throwing my clubs in the lake?
I hate to say it, but multiple times.
Really? What kept you coming back?
Just how much I love this sport, and I know I want to come out there the next day and just shoot the lowest I can.
Talking to Jay, I get how much he loves being out there with people.
Yep.
I think if you ask Jay, what do you love more, people or golf? I bet he'd pick people.
Absolutely.
What about you? What do you love about golf?
I just love how you meet so many people in these summer tournaments, like outside of high school too. So you just make a lot of good friendships over the summer and during golf season too with my team. And even the O'Fallon girls, I got really close with them. We're really good friends, and it's really fun.
You say even the O'Fallon girls, and the reason you say that is because that was your biggest rival.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think if you learn to respect those girls and get along with those girls, I think that's where it's at. I think that's awesome. So good
Yeah.
for you
Yeah.
for being able to do that, and good for them also.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of that comes from your coaches too. Your coaches are interested in making friendships and not, you can still want to beat somebody and compete with somebody and still respect them and be friends with them
Yeah.
afterward on the course.
The same as if you're playing against your sister in a college tournament that's going to happen, hopefully.
Well, that's a little different. I want to see hair pulling and rolling
I
around. We could ask Mom the last time you two got into a fist fight. Who wins that? Who wins that fist fight, Mom? When these girls get into a fist fight, who wins?
Me.
You're the mean one?
No, she starts it, but
She
I finish
starts
it.
But she's nice and mature, and you just freak out.
No, she knows how to push my buttons sometimes.
You know how that
Siblings.
goes. Yeah, you know
Yeah.
how that goes. You got a few of those in your house too, don't you?
Every day, yeah.
All right, well, sure nice having you on the show again, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next semester in class for Sports and Lit.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it. Any other
You
questions?
should have me come into sports.
I
with
want
the
you to
clinic.
come in.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
you to come in. You ready?
Anytime.
I would love for you to come in.
Yeah.
Have you been writing for the Intelligencer lately?
I just wrote another one.
What was the
coming
what was the last
Albert
piece?
Schweitzer.
Worked.
I learned more about that guy than any of them. It's in Wednesday's paper. It's too much to talk
Not Colonel Schweitzer.
about. No. Albert Schweitzer, he was a Lutheran evangelical. His dad was a preacher, but he was a doctor, a philanthropist, a missionary. He did more in his life than 10 people do. So
Amazing. I can't wait to read it. When's it coming out?
Wednesday. That's Mrs. Motley. She taught me to be a writer. She gave me C's because I wasn't very good, but Mrs. Motley inspired me later in life. EHS.
She's the best. I love Mrs. Motley. One of the great, the greatest theater coach I've ever. A great coach. That's how I always described her.
Yep.
The theater drama department leader at EHS, and she coached those kids.
Yep.
Anyway, you're getting a history lesson here. But Rachel, it's so lovely to see you as usual. Good luck, and I'll see you in just a couple weeks at school.
Yeah, thank you.